Every team that I've been on that's been great, just great third line. Like Max, I think I like Safaris right in the middle.
Yeah,
just like he's always defensively responsible. Never really like scored a bunch. Just these guys that are just there that are just, you're not worried. You can just go back out and do your job.
Worry free.
Worry free. That third, fourth line.
Think about how much
helps.
easier you breathe when something goes right and all of a sudden you don't have to worry about it now.
Oh my God. Like even if you're tied and like your third line scores just unexpectedly, oh my God. It gives you so much more confidence going out as the first, second line guy. It's like, okay, now you just have to put one in and you win rather than put one in to tie it.
Yep.
Just, oh man.
You want to play catch up.
But that's the thing. You give Matthews that money, yeah, he'll get those goals, but who knows if that brings depth. That's good for
that's the Leafs. That's their whole thing.
You could say that about Edmonton too. Like McDavid, here's the thing. McDavid makes the NHL look great. Oh, God, he makes the NHL look good. He makes the NHL look like a model, like a Victoria's Secret model. It's just you see McDavid go down the ice and put a puck in a net. You just want to become a fan of hockey. But what else?
Well,
what else?
Second best player in the league is also on the team.
But aren't they on the same line?
No,
they're not. But
he's not on the third line.
He ain't on the third line. He's mixed in on that top six. Yeah, no, it's definitely it's a discussion. It's all about
would you
shaving.
say it's a similar problem, Edmonton, Toronto?
I'd say Toronto has it a little worse, not even because of their own fault, but just because of strictly timing. Toronto had to pay all their guys like right before COVID. And no one could have predicted COVID, and obviously COVID made it a flat salary cap, right? So Toronto's thinking they're going to be able to dole out these 4 or 5 contracts, and there's going to be extra money when they come back around. COVID hits, it's come back around, and there's no extra money because it's been a flat cap for so many. So they did get screwed in that sense. The Oilers paid a little bit earlier, so they were able to work it. But yeah, we've definitely run into our problems. We got screwed by more just the market. Like Seth Jones signing that massive contract forced us into the nurse one.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Campbell signed. I'm never going to complain too much about a goalie on $5 million because you see some of the other goalies in the league who are
terrible, making more.
8, 9, 10 mil. Bobrovsky, those guys. So it is what it is, but the Leafs do have it just a little bit worse in the sense that they've really had to shave off their big guys.
Yeah, I agree with, I think, pretty much anything you could say about this topic I'd agree with. But in Toronto's case, they just have way more big dogs than Edmonton has. Edmonton has McDavid, but Toronto has 6 studs, household names, and how you need to win with guys like that, man. They have and last year they had a good roster. They filled it out. The only thing I'll say is when you add that many players at the deadline, it kind of messes up the flow of the team, right? So if you bring in 1 or 2 big pieces instead of 9 like Dubas did, he brought in 2 full lines and got rid of 2 full lines. It's tough to get that juju back in your team and the chemistry. So I just think Toronto's in a worse spot because they just, on paper, they're a much better team than most teams, and they just need to put it together. It's ridiculous. It really is.
Well, they're just a cursed team also. You can do all the signing you want, but if you're cursed...
I don't want to believe in the curse.
It's tough.
Anyways.